Peace. Thanks for tuning in and welcome to FlyDialogue. Yo, we chopping it up with D1 highlights based in Nashville, Tennessee, baby. From the dynamic duo, we got my man DC Woodmore putting us on game about high school football around Tennessee, name, image, and likeness, and more. Let's go. I had no idea about that period of time where y'all were, kind of DJing for 4 or 5 years. Like, that's crazy. That's why I didn't know y'all were doing that.
Another quick hidden secret that no one knows about.
Yeah.
Certain people do, like family members and close friends know.
Sure.
So before Dola White and Scooby were here, rest in peace, Scoob.
Yeah.
But before Dola White and Scooby were here, we were auditioning to get that because we had saw that they were looking to bring in DJs. They were looking for a duo DJs at that time to take over what we didn't know at the time, which would today 101.1 The Beat.
Yeah.
So we thought like that was our job to lose because we had ruled the airways 88.5. I cannot think of the professor's name, but like we had raised the highest ratings on Sunday nights on that radio station, like in history.
Crazy.
So we were thinking like that was our job to have. Like, so it's funny when I see and I haven't seen D in a while, but when I see when Dola White and Scoop first got here, I used to tell them all the time, man, y'all got our job. That was us. That was supposed to be us sitting in those chairs, but
That's
it's all love. But yeah, that's little secret that people don't know about.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I didn't know y'all were doing that.
Yeah.
No, and that makes sense from a play calling standpoint. Like, so I did telemarketing all through college.
Okay.
And people have no idea sometimes how I can just strike up a conversation at the drop of nothing. It's just
right.
like, it's like, man, I used to call people randomly on the phone and try to sell them something. Like,
right.
I can talk to anybody. It's not a problem. I don't care who I'm talking to. I make friends on the plane all the time when I'm traveling for work.
Right. Right.
So
you never meet a stranger, right?
Never, man. And honestly, man, real talk, I really get it from my mom. So Benita.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man, I get it from her. So I get it honest.
That's that Mount Juliet in us.
That's it, man.
Them Southern hospitality roots.
That's it, man. Last one. Being a Tennessee native resident, it's easy to assume why you guys obviously picked Tennessee.
Right.
But are there any other states? You mentioned maybe Texas, just other states that you guys might highlight. And on top of that, outside of football, would y'all consider another sport?
Obviously Tennessee is our main state. This is home base for us. But we have established relationships within the Southeast. I mean, I would dare say if you're a high school athlete, premier athlete, you haven't heard of us. Whether it be Tennessee, and again, I'm saying the Southeast, so Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida,
Alabama,
Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, Missouri, all right, Kentucky. So those states there, and then we are branching off and starting to get more into the Midwest, and that's just based off of getting in the Midwest because my wife's from Detroit. Michigan, so we travel up to Detroit a few times a year. So I have gotten to a place now where like I'll look up on different websites and try to find out top athletes, top high school football players in different cities. Like for us, when we travel to Detroit, if we're driving, we go through Louisville, we'll go through Cincinnati, Dayton, up to Detroit. And on those rides, I'm reaching out to kids and saying, hey, I'm DeCarlo from D1 Highlights. I'm based in Nashville. Here's our Twitter handle. Here's my webpage. Check us out. Yeah. I would love to connect with you next time I'm coming through your area. And that reception's been good. So, so we're branching off now into the Midwest, which is pretty dope. We're getting into Ohio, getting into Michigan.
Nice.
Right now. In regards to like branching off and doing other sports, Khalid, probably not. Football has become a 365-day event.
Yeah.
Like football, I mean,
it don't stop, man. It don't stop.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Like right now, from, like I said, January, I had an all-star game. February, I had an all-star game. I'm going to 7-on-7 camp this weekend. 7-on-7 is going to go from now until May, June, and then once May, June, July gets here, fall camp or summer camp starts up. Summer camp rolls right into the season up until December, which is the end of the year, which is the state championships. But then again, like I said, January, February, right back at it again with 7-on-7s and all-star games and things of that nature. So it keeps us busy.
I mean, honestly, it makes sense too, man, with these the development of these other leagues too. USFL coming back, and I feel like XFL is back in the mix.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Or is coming back. So you know what I'm saying? The talent pool begins to increase. It's not just the NFL or whatever. And obviously that's the pipeline coming out of high school. You've got, the NCAA and then the next level. But, it's kind of just been CFL too, if you want to count Canadian Football League.
Absolutely.
I mean, so, it's in that pipeline. So it makes sense that, it's still nonstop. You know what I mean? You still got,
it is.
And it could probably even be more than just, 365.
This a Tennessee pride thing. If you ain't down for what we do, stay on your side, man. Got love for my state, and I got love for my city. I got love for my haters and the ones that's messing with me. I'm the quarterback of my squad, smooth in the pocket.
Run it, man.
Yeah, so that's our site right there, d1highlights.net. Come and check it out for some of the top high school players across the state of Tennessee, the southeast region of the country. You can find me on Twitter at DeCarlo Woodmore. My name is scrolling at the bottom of the screen there. You can find me on Twitter at DeCarlo Woodmore. You can find our company at D1 Highlights, just like it says on the screen right there. You can just type in at D1 Highlights on Twitter. You can find us on YouTube as well, D1 Highlights, and Instagram, D1 Highlights TN. Real easy to find there as well. We're on TikTok. Any avenues on social media, you can find us by D1 Highlights. It's either D1 Highlights TN, D1 Highlights _TN. Easiest, best way to find us. Hit us up.
This is dope, man. I mean, Evan's done great work on this website, man. And you guys are doing great things, man, for these players, man. Great things for the fams, great things for the coaches, for the schools.
Yeah. We're excited about it. We're excited to see the continued growth and just the evolution of where we came from, where we are now, and where we're going.
Yeah, man. Very proud of y'all, man. Appreciate you taking the time, man. We'll do this again. D1 Highlights, man. DeCarlo Woodmore. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Good talking to you. Love.
Yeah. Love, bro.
All right, man.
Peace. Be sure to visit FlyDialogue.com to find out more about us, including our radio station where we stream hip-hop 24/7. Yo, we're literally jamming as we speak. We got a craft beer blog called Cream. Craft rules everything around me. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, the craft beer app called Untapped, or on YouTube. Just search FlyDialogue on all these platforms. Be sure to follow us and friend us, subscribe to us. Long story short, check us out. We'd love to have y'all, and we look forward to connecting with you. And let's talk soon.